Hey everyone, I'm Lauren Bohlander at the Newcastle Motorsports Park for the Mazda RoboPong.com 200, and this is Up to Speed.
It's a really good race. I mean, we're starting 40 rows of two, so we're going to be starting 80 karts out here on race day. It's full on 200 miles of hard racing. You can go about 50 miles on a tank of fuel. You got to stop and fuel the thing up, change drivers, and go. It's intense.
Dan, most of the people we've talked to say it's really kind of nice to get back to their roots a little bit in a karting event. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is, to be quite honest, this is probably the purest form of motor racing there is, and it's something that I'm very, very close to. I started when I was 4 years old.
Go-karting has been a passion for me, since the beginning.
For me it's always very fun because I come from there and I've been driving karting for years and years. I started when I was 7, so it's just my life to be back in karting. So much fun.
I think it's cool, I mean, Dismores have a great racetrack out here, and this is a big event. It seems like they get more drivers come do it every year, and I think it's just good for everyone involved.
I think it's great for some of the go-kart drivers, to be able to race with, Thomas Schechter, Dan Weldon, and Ed, and myself. I mean, I think they look forward to it. I think it brings excitement, and of course we got a target on our back. They want to kick our butt, but we'll just do the best we can to hold them off. And they got kind of advantage. They drive these things all the time, and these are a lot different than Indy cars.
Kevin Monteith, you're one of the probably youngest guys in the field this weekend. What's it like being so young but getting to drive against so many experienced drivers?
It's really quite interesting because it's just so much more difficult than driving in junior like I'm used to, so I'm just looking forward to racing against some older guys and get some more experience.
Does it make you nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. They're quite more aggressive than junior, but I think I can handle it.
What's this like racing with guys with so much experience?
Well, it's a lot of fun. It's probably the most fun race I've ever competed in, and just to go out there and race with them, you learn some different things, what people do, how they drive different. It's not all the same, and it's a lot of fun.
Do either of you aspire, to be IndyCar drivers someday?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's everybody's dream. Certainly, I mean, you come here and just the idea of being at Indy is just, it's a dream for everybody, I think.
Is that true, Steven?
Yeah, who doesn't want to race an IndyCar? I mean, it's where you want to be.
Well, a lot of these young kids kind of show us the way to go. Karting is something that you have to take very seriously. I think it's the breeding ground for all IndyCar drivers, Formula One drivers. Any open-wheel driver now seems to start in go-karts.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's enjoyable to see people come back and get back into the sport that they started their careers in. I mean, we've got a lot of IndyCar drivers are gracious enough to come back out here and compete with the karters, which I think it's near and dear to a lot of them's heart anyway. That's where they came from, and it's really cool to see.
It's really good, for the kids to be teamed up for one with a professional driver is massive, and secondly, just for the local guys that come here regularly, to come down here and watch us guys drive, they love it, and they're always making comments, coming up to us saying, it's great, thanks for coming down, thanks for working with the kids, and they're my heroes. I'm not theirs. I look at them as my heroes. They're the ones that come here and watch us, and without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So it's pretty cool all around.
I think it shows that you've got a lot of the drivers in the IndyCar Series are down-to-earth guys that are quite happy to come out here and and race go-karts against anybody, and you wouldn't get that in, say, Formula One or NASCAR type of guys. So I think that really says something for the series that guys are willing to do this, and and just to have fun.
Everybody races because they love it. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't be here on the weekend that we could have been by the pool. We choose to be here. It just shows how competitive and how much we like to do what we do.
So for you fans who are wondering what your favorite IndyCar Series drivers are doing when they're out of the car, well, it'd be a pretty good guess to say that they're still driving. Go-karts, that is, in events like the Mazda RoboPong.com 200. This is IndyCar.com. I'm Lauren Bohlander, and you're up to speed.